happened there in the final minute where the lead slipped away in regulation?
Well, we put ourselves in a really good position. A lot of things happen when something like that. They get a quick 3 to cut it to 4, and they call timeout. We take the ball out of bounds. They overturn a call that is very, very close, and our guys cutting to the basket, cutting to get a catch, and they knock it out of his hands, and then that gets overturned. And then we just have a total breakdown on the next play, and they drive to the basket. Our guy he trails on the play and doesn't get in front of him, and it's a 3-point play. And so then they've now cut it to 1. So they've had back-to-back, 3-point plays right there, and then going down the stretch, we had opportunities to seal the game, and we weren't able to make enough free throws. And then at the end, we made a couple to get the lead to 2 in the very, very last play. There's a couple things that took place before that, and then he made a really nice drive. We switched our guys so we could switch that ball screen, so we could try to do our best to keep him in front, but also to try to stop him from pulling and just shooting a 3 and winning the game right there. And he made a really nice drive, and you got to give him credit. And so we had our chances. I loved our guys' effort. I loved their execution. We really executed tonight. You don't see it. If you understand basketball, you see it, but it's hard to see because we just missed so many open shots. We really did a good job against the zone, but we had to get the ball at the rim more after we were struggling to make a couple.
Was that the more shocking for you tonight, the fact you were missing so many shots, or missing the 3s?
Well, we don't normally shoot that many 3s, but we kept moving the basketball and doing good things and then getting wide open 3s. It wasn't like we were shooting 3s contested, we were shooting 3s after a couple of passes. We were working the defense and getting good looks, and so we just tried to stay positive with our guys and really try to hone in on our effort and rebounding, which I thought was great. But it was just unfortunate because the ball wouldn't go in.
The frantic nature of the last couple of minutes in the OT make it tough for you guys to keep focused down the stretch. Do you feel like you kept them dialed into that?
Well, I thought we did some good things. I thought we had the Octius drive. It was a huge play. I mean, he misses that drive. Davis misses a couple free throws. So we were still making some good plays, but then we have nothing to show for it. You look there at the end, and we need to drive the ball there at the end, and it's hard because you don't have timeouts at that time. But the one thing is, you get a shot, and we got a pretty good look at it. But for us, we were there to make those plays, and we just didn't. And that's a hard thing to do. But I thought John's drive was great, and Ray's been solid for us all year.
Do you feel like they got frustrated at any point? You guys got frustrated down the stretch?
I think not down the stretch, just in general. When you can shoot the basketball and you keep getting open and you miss them, it's frustrating. But you got to be positive with your players at that time and just talk about, hey, you're taking good shots. The next one will go down. But you also say, hey, let's get the ball inside. Let's get the ball to AJ. Let's drive the basketball, and let's try to steal some points on the interior.
That's a locker room full of hurting there. But
oh man,
what do you tell them as far as what they can grow off of? Because you do have a young team.
Yeah, well, it's tough to tell someone what they can grow off when it's over. You know what I mean? So when you're John Octius and he's given his heart and soul to this program this year, it's a hard thing because you're done. It's tough. But the guys that are returning, you got to build on it. You get into a pressure cooker like this, but anybody who's followed us all year, we've had this happen to us before. And you got to make your free throws. You got to take care of the basketball, and you got to do those things down the stretch. And we didn't do those things, and it came back to get us.